30. Well, new tonight, the clock is ticking on convention comebacks.
That's right. Some big events are eager to get going, but they have to get approved first. And 13 Action News anchor Ross DiMattei joins us live with this race against time. Ross.
Yeah, Trisha and Todd, we know that conventions are really big business here in Las Vegas. In fact, according to the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, in 2018, the convention industry created an economic output of $6.6 billion, and it also supported 45,000 jobs. Well, now conventions could be starting to plan their return in less than 2 weeks. So let's take you through the timeline of how this is going to work. Starting on March 15th, like I said, less than 2 weeks from now, organizers can submit safety plans to host up to 1,000 guests at a convention here in Nevada. Those plans are then reviewed and approved by the state itself. So far, state officials tell us they have not received any applications for conventions in either March or April. Now, here's where things get interesting. Starting on May 1st, the approval process for conventions gets turned over to local county officials from the state. So it goes from the state to the county. And at that point, the capacity limit could either be lifted from 1,000 guests, maybe more than that, it could stay the same, or tighter restrictions could be put in place to limit those gatherings again. Now, I spoke with one of the organizers for the Tobacco Plus Expo, which is scheduled to be held at the convention center on May 12th. He says it's frustrating not knowing if he'll be able to host his convention until less than 2 weeks before it's scheduled to take place.
Every day that we have to wait is frustrating. If there's any way we can work with the local municipalities, the county commission, any way we can work with anybody within the state to push this forward, we can show everyone that we can help bring the businesses back. Anything we can do to help push that through, to get an earlier date would be most helpful for us, and I think everybody else in the industry.
And the Tobacco Plus Expo is scheduled to be held from May 12th through the 14th. It's scheduled to be one of the first conventions back here, and they're hoping to have at least 3,000 people in attendance for that event. But again, right now the limit is 1,000. And then the World of Concrete convention is scheduled to take place at the convention center in early June, about a month later. And in a non-pandemic year, it attracts about 60,000 people. Now, right now, state officials do tell me and 13 Action News that they are willing to help county and local officials with that process changing over hands on May 1st. But right now, there are no processes in place for that. But there are some schedules for that scheduled to take place this week, some meetings scheduled this week. We're live off the Las Vegas Strip tonight. Ross DiMattei, 13 Action News.
Ross, thank you so much.